What is going on, guys? This is Versus All Gaming with my review of Kill La Kill episode 11, and this episode, it was a mind blower. This is definitely one of the best episodes that we got of this anime so far. It was definitely good. And so it starts off with this girl that we have not seen before, and she's walking around, checking out the area. And she even come across the crowd of people that are watching the Ryoko and No fight. And so we actually go back to the fight, and we see that things are definitely picking up now that Ryoko had transformed Sensaku into its Shippu form so that it can fly. And their battle, it was definitely good. I did feel like it was a lot shorter because by the time that she had destroyed that giant, metal vessel that was like allowing her to fly, I did see that part about it, did go by rather quickly. And it was amusing how Sanagiyama, he was even encouraging Ryoko to win so that they could fight. But their battle, took a major turn when Nonon kind of pulled out like a second form, because when Ryoko went to go steal her life fibers, she wasn't able to. And then we have all these people, cheering for an encore. So I was definitely wondering, like, what was going on with that, because so far nobody has done that yet. Like, we didn't see that with Ira or Hoka, but people really wanted an encore from Nonon, and that's when she pulled out her symphony regalia, like second form, I guess you could say, Da Capo. And this right here was definitely awesome because she shot like this gigantic beam that was like resonating with the life fibers and Sensaku. So it was kind of like blocking out Ryoko's voice. So, and it was kind of like breaking their connection. But then Ryoko like pulled out this awesome move where she was basically able to tune her own rhythm with the attack from Nonon and make this perfect pitch. And that right there, gave her the chance to, completely bond with Sensaku once again, so that way he could hear her voice or her sound nice and clear. And then she was able to send that beam back, and that's when she finally defeated Nonon. And I was definitely liking this whole interaction between Ira, Hoka, and Mako. Like, even though those two are defeated, they are still playing, an important role here, because Ira is watching, but Hoka is actually taking down all this data. And when Nonon joined them, and when Hoka was thanking her for all the information he was able to gather from their battle, and when she told him to bite her, that right there definitely had me laughing. And I don't know if it's just me, but I'm definitely liking this like interaction between Mako and Ira. It's almost like they are friends. But when Mako questioned Ira about how come he didn't chew out Nonon like he did Hoka, he actually did kind of give her like a free pass. He actually kind of has like this soft side for girls, which you like can't really blame him, because why would he be so tough on them? But I definitely think Hoka had every right to be scolded by Ira, because he just gave up. At least Nonon put on a pretty good fight. Like, even though she lost, their battle, it was definitely awesome. So now we have a battle that I was like really excited for. It was Ryoko and Sonic Yama. But before the battle actually started, we actually have that girl. She actually, made it to the battlefield, and she was like watching at first. And then we have Tsumagu, who actually came there and handed their teacher, or the leader of Nudist Beach, like a special kind of bullet. And you can see they were like infused with these red threads. So I'm definitely wondering, like, will he have to use that soon? Because I am curious about that. And like, apparently, this bullet must have like a lot of power into it, because Tsumagu actually questioned him about using like only one. So I'm guessing whatever's gonna happen, either one should be enough, or maybe it won't, and it might have to get more. But I'm definitely curious about that. But once Sanagiyama and Ryoko was gonna fight, I was definitely hyped for that because I wanted to see like a serious match happen. But right before they were gonna attack one another, that's when that girl appeared. And for the first time, we saw Sasuke actually lose her composure, which I never thought would happen. And so this girl is like apparently really dangerous, and her name is New Harime. And so then we actually cut to another person altogether, and we just see like all these lights coming from this bathhouse, and we see that it's actually Sasuke's mother, Rakyo. And apparently she is so colorful, her hair actually has like this rainbow effect to it. And I'm guessing that all of her clothing are infused with like life fibers, because she actually asked them, which one are you gonna wear her today? And we see that her clothes actually, kind of move. So that right there, what was very interesting to see. But like afterwards, we actually go back to Ryoko and everybody else, and we learn that this new person, she's actually very important. Like she is very high up when it comes to like Ragyo and her whole company. So she is very important, and yet she is here right now, and she wants to fight Ryoko. And of course, Sanagiyama is not going to stand for that, so he actually goes to attack her. But to everybody's surprise, and definitely to mine, he is blocked by a simple parasol, whatever you want to call it. She actually blocked his attack, and right before he was going to use his ultimate technique, she actually grabbed some thread, and when she ripped it, it just destroyed his whole uniform. And apparently that one shred is called the Banshee. And apparently, nobody is able to like to find it and cut it, in such a short amount of time, and yet she was able to. So that shows you right there, how powerful she really is. And so when she cut that, of course, he became naked, and she quickly got rid of him. And Ryoko was going to fight her because she said if she's able to beat her, then she'd go fight Sasuke. But we actually learned something pretty shocking here, because at first Ryoko wasn't going to do it, but when she pulled out the other half of the scissors, that right there is enough to make her want revenge. Because we all know that Ryoko, her purpose for coming here, it was to find the person who killed her father. But at the same time, if you look at that little flashback, the characters that we see in flashback look completely different to New. So I'm thinking that either it wasn't her, and she just found the scissors, or maybe or maybe she like really did it, and she just changed her appearance. But I was definitely shocked to see that she had the other half. But I thought it was blue because that pair that she had, it looked purple. So I don't know what's going on with that. Like that's why I kind of have my doubts. But the way that Ryoko snapped, I have a feeling that right there is going to get her in trouble when she fused with Senketsu. Like maybe that right there, her thirst for revenge, it might, force him over the edge. And that is what they mean by the worst case scenario. But I definitely I can't wait to see, those two fight. Because if she really did, kill Ryoko's father, then there's no way that she's going to be living by the time Ryoko was done with her. But like I said, this episode, it was really freaking good. I was shocked at the end because I definitely wasn't expecting that. Like this anime just always surprises you, and that's why I'm so into it, because it does such a good job. I'm really glad that I'm reviewing Kill la Kill for you guys, because like personally, this is definitely one of my top animes for this season. But as always guys, please do not forget to like the video and subscribe, because that really helps me out. But as always, you guys take it easy, and I'll see you all next time.